Okay. Hello, everybody. My name is Eetu Kirsi, and I come from Plan Brothers. I listened the previous presentations very carefully, and I think we are on the right track. Plan Brothers is doing those things, and I'm going to give you a case study how we did it, what the previous presentations told us to do. Okay? First, about me, then about Plan Brothers, and then the process that we went through to get to this place that we are right now in. Okay? I'm 29 years old. I'm the one-third owner of Plan Brothers. I live in Mikkeli. I've been working with technology companies for like 6 years before turning to entrepreneur. And our offices with Plan Brothers are in Mikkeli and in Helsinki currently. And we just got a deal to UK. We got an establishment package from a competition that we won. Take That Tech to UK. Okay. We have 12 employees, and our revenue is 1.6 million at this stage. We didn't have any external funding, not including the personal loan that me and my colleague got. It was 34,000. Okay. Well, the first lesson that we learned. When we got the minimum viable product out, the first thing that we did was pick on the phone and start calling. And we got two guys, my colleague and another guy from our third owner company, Fast Monkeys, who started calling to customers, cold calls all around. They made 150 calls per day for the first month. After that first month, they got a full month full of meetings all around Finland. And our customer base, as mentioned, is fire safety customers. They need fire safety for their companies, for their buildings, and for their operations. The legislation changed in 2011, and we got the great idea of making the legislation easy to comply with. Before, the fire regulations were met with Word documents. It's called emergency plan. The emergency plan was made with Word, and it took about 8 hours to make one fire safety plan or emergency plan. We made a system to make it in 15 minutes. Okay, we made the system. We thought it was great. We got our first customer with a market study. The market study was done by my then employee, MikTech, Mikkeli Technology Center. They called 40 people from all around Finland and asked if they would want to have fire safety software to create the plans easily and to actually give something more in addition to the regular Word documents that they had. Of the 40 that were called, 35 said that they want the software if we can match the price. And well, there were other companies before us that made the service, and they had the fixed price range. And as you can imagine, if they did one plan in 8 hours, and we could do one in 15 minutes, what's the scale? We could do like 30 plans a day, where they could do one. And we had the same price. And that was our biggest idea. Okay. Well, we thought that we could just start and sell the software and give it to the customer, and the customer would use it. Well, we were wrong. The problem was that the customer wasn't sure enough of their abilities to use our software to create the fire safety plans. Well, we started with the cloud service, and we thought that we could do it. Oh, let me check. OK. Oh, that it doesn't show. We started with the cloud service, and we sold it to the customer. And the customer is not actually the end user. They create the plans with the software, and then they give it to the employees and residents of the building. But as I said, they didn't want to actually create the plans in our service, so we had to establish a personal consulting service. We got the first expert in fire safety hired 2 months after our first sale. In that time, in two months, we got so many customers that wanted the personal service that we couldn't actually do it by ourselves, the founders. Nowadays, we've moved from the personal service to more customer-based service. It's based on the fact that our customers know the stuff already. They just don't realize that they do. We give them an Excel sheet, and when they fill in the Excel sheet, we can import the Excel sheet to the system. And they have the whole fire plan ready. OK, the final lesson. When we started, we were running fast with the product development, and right after we were running fast with the sales. Now that we've had 12 people working in 6 months, and we had almost 5,000 customers, we couldn't just run fast with the product development and fast with the sales. We had to stop a little and think about the other processes. The legal side, the employee benefits, and all that. So we stopped, we thought a bit, and we asked everybody, and we brought in a few consultants, and we actually went from the model that we had, where we ran fast with the product development and the sales, the model where we actually build our company with even steps. So we have all the processes integrated into one big development process. Okay. You know, this picture is from Afghanistan. I used to work there. And this is the local process of dealing with drug criminals. The police force went to the field and got all the drugs out. Okay. So I was Eetu Kirsi. The company was Plan Brothers. First, when you got the MVP out, you start your sales from the first day. You have to call. If that's B2B product, you have to call. Call the customers, try to arrange the meetings, go to the meetings, and when you come from the meetings, you send the material right away. Then you do a follow-up call, and you're good. And you need to do that like 100 times to get 10 customers. Okay. The second lesson was you actually need to remodel your service based on the customer need. I don't know that many products that are perfect from the start. Ours wasn't. And the final lesson, when you are running fast, you need to stop for a while and think of all of the other processes that you have and how you can make them better. Okay. I used to go to the theater, and I was an actor there. Not anymore, but when I was, the one thing that I learned was that when you're on stage and when you're meeting with your customer and when you're meeting with all of the people in the audience, you actually need to take consideration to them. And now I've left 2 minutes to questions. Thank you. Yeah.